marfu, mansub, and no, brother. What is it? Majzoom. This we have to remember all the time. I give you a simple example. Brother, what is this? What is this? Got the idea, man? Got the idea? What happened here, brothers and sisters? Sister Maimuna, what happened to Yazhabun? When it became Mansub, the noon disappeared. Are you with me? When it became Majzoom, the noon disappeared. So, when it is Marfu, the noon is there. Remember I told you a little earlier that we can break fi'l mudari' into 3 sections. Remember? The first section I said to you, 5 in your pocket. So if you have yazhabu, tazhabu, azhabu, nazhabu, fine. This is 5 in your pocket. And you see a dhamma there at the end. When you want to make that dhamma when you change it into fatha, the verb becomes mansub. When you change that dhamma into sukun, the verb becomes majzoom. You know, jazam, which is sukun. Jazam, majzoom. Are you with me, brother? Now, then the other section I jokingly told you, we can call it noon aata hai, noon jata hai. Noon comes and noon goes. When the noon comes, when you see the noon in the verb like yazhabuna, that noon is the sign of it's being marfu. And when the noon goes away, it is either mansub or majzoom, depending on what is in front of the verb. So we are going to learn more about this as we progress in our studies. Are you with me? Right now, I only want you to understand that the fi'l mudari', when there is a noon in it at the end, it is marfu, and if you drop the noon, then either it is mansub or it is majzoom. How we will know it is mansub or majzoom, we are going to learn. And it is very easy, brother. It's very easy. And it's very interesting. Then the third section is hunna and tunna, yazhabna and tazhabna. Now that is mabni. And that noon has nothing to do with noon aata hai, noon jata hai. Because that noon is the fa'il. That is the noon. So this is in short. We are going to understand it fully. Insha'Allah. Fully, and I will be repeating it many times. And it is my hope and my prayers you will all become expert in verbs, Insha'Allah. Okay. So, if it is yadhabu, brothers and sisters, make it mansub, yadhaba. Make it majzoom, yadhab. Okay. And yadhabuna, where is the file? Wow. Sahi? Where is the file in yadhabu? Mustatir. Yadhabuna, where is the file? And what is this noon doing here? Noon is telling me that the fi'l is marfu. What is it telling me? It's marfu. And then when I drop the noon and I say yadhabu, then it became mansub. If I say yadhabu, it became majzum. 3 sections. In other words, brothers and sisters, remember this. This is a golden rule. Noun will never be majzum. It ends with a sukoon. Are you with me, brothers? It ends with a sukoon. Jazam. Sukoon and jazam, same thing, brothers and sisters. What did I say, brothers and sisters? Jazam, no. You know why? What are the 3 cases of noun? Marfu, mansub and majrur. It can never be majzum, brother. Are you with me? Never. Okay. And then fi'l mudariya can never be, brothers and sisters? Majrur. Are you with me? Fi'l mudariya can never be majrur. It will be marfu, it will be mansub, or it will be majzoom, but never ever majrur. Got the idea? We have to remember this. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now, fi'l madi is mabni. Fi'l mudariya has got 3 moods. It will be marfu, mansub and majzoom. And jokingly, I tell you, 3 sections. 1 section, 5 in your pocket. 2nd section, noon aata hai, noon jata hai. Noon comes and noon goes, brother. That is the sign of its being marfu or mansub and majzoom. And the 3rd section is mabni. Brothers. Now, fi'l amr is also mabni. What is it, fi'l amr? Fi'l amr is mabni. But it is mabni with sukoon. It means majzoom. Fi'l amr is majzoom. But it is mabni. It has only 1 form. Okay? Now, let us study this. Remember, brothers and sisters, you make fi'l amr from mudariya, not from madi. You make it from mudariya. Okay? And fi'l amr has 6 forms. And what are those forms? Damir, mukhatab. You can only give amr to somebody who's in front of it. Front of you, brother. You cannot give amr to somebody who's is far from you. There is a different form of giving amr to them. But the real amr comes when somebody is in front of you. That is why, brothers and sisters, when you will understand all these things, your salat will change, brother. It will change, brother. Your feelings will change because you are understanding now. You are communicating with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who is right in front of you. We have to believe that we cannot see Him, but He sees us. Remember, Allah says, I'm closer to you than your jugular vein. Huwa ma'akum aynama kuntum. Wherever you are, He is with you. He said that. Huwa ma'akum, He is with you. Ma'akum aynama kuntum. Wherever you are. Alright? So, brother, these are the things that we have to keep it in mind. Okay? And then understand the dialogues that are going between us and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when we are reciting our salawat. It's a direct communication with our Creator. Brothers and sisters. Which sometimes we bypass it because we don't know the language. Okay, Amr is only with the 2nd person, Mukhatab. So what are those 2nd persons? Anta, Antuma, Antum, Anti, Antuma, Antunna. Khalas, brothers and sisters. Okay. Now we come to second part of our study, and that is that fi'l mudariya, brothers and sisters, fi'l thulasi has got 6 babs. Do you remember? Bab nasara, bab daraba, bab fataha, and bab samiya, karuma and hasiba. But 4 of them are prominent. And in the 4 of them, the ayn kalima changes. Ayn kalima end with a dhamma, ayn kalima end with a kasra, or ayn kalima ends with a fatha. Are you with me? Keep that in mind, because that will help us. Okay. Now I say to you, brothers and sisters, kataba. What is kataba, brothers and sisters? Yaktubu. Kataba, yaktubu. Okay? And if I say to you, fataha, yaftahu. Okay? And if I say to you, daraba, yadribu. Okay? And if I say to you, sami'a, yasma'u. Keeping those 4 babs in our mind, we only take the mukhatab form. What do we take? Mukhatab form. Okay, brothers and sisters? Anta kataba. Anta kataba, what will become? Katabta is Mahdi. We are talking about Mudariya. What is it? Taktubu. What will be the next one? Taktubani. What will be next one? Taktubuna. What will be next one? Taktubina. What will be next one? Taktubani. And then taktubna. Are you with me? See, because you practice little bit. I should say you practiced a lot. Insha'Allah. No, that's why you are easily able to identify them. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now, how do you make amar? Look at the verb. What do you see in the verb? What is this ta? Alamatu mudariya. That is the sign of mudariya. Are you with me? Now we make amar. So do we need the sign of mudariya? No, we don't need it. Because if ta is there, then that is only mudariya. So I remove this. Are you with me? And then at the same time, fi'al amr is majzoom. What is it? Majzoom. Can you read it now, brother? Can you read it? How can you start anything with a sukoon? In Arabic language, no word will begin with a sukoon. No word. You cannot pronounce it. It has to have a vowel sign. No, that is not a vowel sign. It's a sukoon. We cannot pronounce it. So we are stuck now. And now we have to do something. So we bring in Hamzatul Wasal. What do you bring it? Hamzatul Wasal. So then I bring Hamzatul Wasal. Are you with me? Hamzatul Wasal. I bring it. Now, in order to pronounce, I have to give Hamzatul Wasal a vowel sign. So what shall I give? Shall I give kasra? Shall I give fatah? Shall I give dhamma? It will all depend what is the ayn kalima. See, that is why we have to be smart enough to know the ayn kalima. Huh? What is the sign on Ain Kalima? If the Ain Kalima has a Dhamma, then Hamzatul Wasal gets a Dhamma. Are you with me? So what will be our sign here? Uktub. Huh? But remember, I did not write like this. I did not write like this. You know why? Because that is Hamzatul Qata. And this is Hamzatul Wasal. That is why I cannot give any sign on it. If I put here Waw, what will happen now? Waktub. If there is no Waw, then Uktub. Are you with me? Or Waktub. Okay? Those whose mother tongue is Arabic, whether it is in their blood, they can understand. Their mind is so quick that in a fraction of a second they understand whether it is oo or it is something else. Before I do that, what do I have to do? Alamat Mudariya has to go away. Huh? I should have written Takra'u, because it is from Takra'u we make Ikra. Maybe I should change now. But won't be difficult to change. Takra'u. And also at the same time, brothers and sisters, I give here. What do I give here? What do I give here, brother? Sukun. So what is now my verb? Ik. Ra'a. Are you with me? Ik. Ra'a. Are you with me, brother and sister? Now, I say to you, Tajlisu. What will be the Amar? Ijlis. Are you with me? Now you know how to do it now. Huh? It became. Now let us do with one with Fatah. Okay? Tazhabu. How will you make Amar? Izhab. One more. Fataha. Taftahu. I will write down. Taftahu. How do I make Amar? There is no brother Abdul Samad. There is never Iftah. If I tell you, brother Abdul Samad, Iftah al-Baba, it will be Iftah al-Baba. Iftah al-Baba. Or I can say Iftah al-Baba. Iftah. Watch me, what I'm saying. Iftah kitabaka. Kitabaka. Mafulun bihi. Iftah kitabaka. What is the translation? Open your book. Are you with me? Mafulun bihi came. Brothers and sisters, we will again continue where we left yesterday, so that you get to know Amar very well, inshallah. Now, Amar, Fi'lu Amar, has got 6 forms, and those are the forms of Mukhatab. Okay, brothers and sisters, second person. What are they, brothers and sisters? Anta, Antuma, Antum, Anti, Antuma, Antunna. The person who's in front of you, you give an command to him or request. Both are there. Request and command. Okay? And Fi'l Amr is used all the time in du'as. So in du'as, we do not command Allah. We request Allah. We beseech Allah. You know? So we have to understand that imperative means command as well as request. Okay, brothers and sisters? Now, fi'l amr is made from fi'l mudari'a. It means you start from madi, come to mudari'a. You must know your mudari'a very well in order to know your amr. You cannot jump from madi to amr. Okay. So when we go to mudari'a, we look at the verb. And you will always see, of course, in the beginning, alamatu mudari'a. Sahi? There is alamatu mudari'a there. And we will always keep in mind the first radical, second radical, and third radical. Always, always, always. Even in amar, we will keep that in mind. Okay, brothers and sisters? Now, taktubu. Okay? In order to make amar, I don't need alamatu mudari'a. So I have to remove it. Okay? If I remove that, brothers and sisters, and at the same time, I have to give sukoon here. Sahi? What is the result? There is a result which I cannot pronounce. Are you with me? Can you pronounce this? No. You cannot have in the beginning of a word, Arabic word, a sukoon. You cannot pronounce it. So I got a result which I cannot pronounce. Now how do I get by this difficulty? How do I bypass this difficulty? So I bring Hamza. Okay? I bring Hamza. Now this Hamza, brothers and sisters, is needed in order to pronounce. Okay? Now, what kind of a vowel sign shall I give? So then we learn that if the ayn kalima is a dhamma, then you give dhamma to Hamzatul Wasal. So I give a dhamma now. What is now? Uktub. If the ayn kalima is not dhamma, something else, then we will give kasra. Remember, we are doing 3-letter verbs. We will give kasra. That's it, that's the rule. No fatah. Okay? And remember, it is Hamzatul Wasal. So do not place the sign of Hamzatul Qata on it. It will be wrong to write like this. It will be wrong to write like this, Uktub, or look at it, Ijlis. That is wrong. That is wrong. Because the Hamza of Amar is Hamzatul Wasal. If there is nothing in front of it, we will pronounce it. If there is anything in front of it, then it is written but not pronounced. So if I say to you, I did not put any sign. Now you know, Qara'a, Yakra'u, Takra'u, so Amar will be Ikra. Second radical has a Fatah. The Hamza will get a Kasra. So how will you pronounce? Ikra and Waqtu. Are you with me? You cannot say Ikra wa Uktu. No, it's Hamzatul Wasa. Now most of the time, you will not see any vowel sign on Hamzatul Wasal. But sometimes, if you want to pronounce it, then you will only say like this. But you won't put the sign of Hamzatul Qata. That will be wrong. Because once you get used to it, you won't need any vowel signs. You will be able to read without vowel signs. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So, that is our first form, Uktub. Okay? Now, Tajlisu. What will be the Amar from Tajlisu? We remove Ta. We give a sukoon here. And then it becomes Can you pronounce it? No. So I bring Hamza. Now what vowel sign shall I give? Kasra. Because the Ain Kalima is, second radical is Kasra. Okay? Yeah. Because, Sister Nayanas, if you will see the Arabic newspapers, there are no vowel signs. Because once you have enough vocabs in your mind, then your mind will figure out the word in the text. For example, you read Urdu newspaper, are there any vowel signs? How do you know how to read it? Because you know the vocabs, most of them. So you can figure out. So it will be ageless. And Tazhabu, brothers and sisters, I have to give out Ta here. Okay? So it is. Now I have to bring Hamza. What vowel sign shall I give? Kasra. That's all. If the Ain Kalima is Dhamma, Hamza of the Amar gets a Dhamma. If it is not Dhamma, it's Kasra. Never Fatah. Are you with me? Now, remember, Fi'l Amr is Mabni, but it is Mabni in the form of being Majzoom. Okay? That is why it ends with a Sukoon. Fine, brothers and sisters. So if it is the first form, or if it is the last form, brothers and sisters, what will you say in describing it? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. Are you with me? Are you with me? This is what you will write down if it is the anta or antunna. Because in antunna, brothers and sisters, it will become is habna. Where is the verb? Where is the verb? Is hab. That is your verb. And what is this? This is your file. So in these two cases, you will always describe it like Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. And in the rest, what do you see at the end? Noon. And noon, brothers and sisters, we are going to learn, and I will be repeating it many times. Noon, when you see the noon in Fi'l Mudariya, it is the sign that the Fi'l Mudariya is marfu. The Fi'l Mudariya is marfu. What is the sign of marfu? What is the sign of marfu in taktubu? Dhamma at the end. Are you with me? Do you see Dhamma at the end? Now it changed into sukun. So Dhamma was the sign that the Fi'l Mudariya was, or Fi'l Mudariya is marfu. And the sukun is the sign that the Fi'l Mudariya is majzoom. But what about these noon? Remember, if you see the noon in Fi'l Mudariya, then it is marfu. And if you don't see the noon in Fi'l Mudariya, then either it is majzoom or it is mansoob. But right now we are learning fi'al amr, so it is majzoom. I will be explaining you a lot. You will inshallah become expert in this. Now, how do I describe the next one? Sister Muna, one thing. Let us do it. Let's do the whole thing, then you ask me again. How will I describe this now, sister? Are you with me? I drop the noon. Now I have to bring Hamza. And it will still be Are you with me? What's the word now? Uktuba. Means two of you write. Are you with me? So how will I describe Uktuba? Fi'lu amrin mabniyun ala hadfi nun. Hadfi nun. Did you hadfi? Hadafa. To drop. Brother? Hadfi means dropping. Brother Abdul Samad, do you see? Hadfi is to drop. Hadafa is the verb. What is the verb, brothers and sisters? To drop. Or to omit. Are you with me? So, fi'lu amrin mabniyun ala hazfi noon. See, uktuba is mabni ala hazfi noon. What did you do? You dropped the noon. Sahi. Now here it will become uktubu. Are you with me? How will you describe? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hadfi noon. And then uktubi. How will you describe? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hadfi noon. Again, the next one. Uktuba, same. Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hadfi noon. And then in the end, uktubna. How will you describe this? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. Because where is your verb? This is your verb. Sahi? And it ends with a sukun. Do you see? Now, brothers and sisters, wherever there is a verb, there is a file. Wherever there is a verb, there is a file. So where is the file in uktub? Mustatir. Mustatir. What will you say? Uktub. How will you describe it? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. Al-fa'ilu damirun mustatirun takdiruhu anta. Takdiruhu anta. Are you with me? Takdiruhu anta. Fine. How will you describe the next one? Uktuba fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hadfi noon al-fa'ilu al-alifu. You will say aliful musanna. Alif of musanna. Al-fa'ilu alifu musanna. Are you with me? Now, how will you describe the next one? Uktubu fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hadfi noon al-fa'ilu al-waw. Al-waw jama. You will say waw al-jama. Waw of jama, or you will say waw. fine. Next one. Uktubi. Fi'lu amrin. Mabniun ala hadfi noon. Al-fa'ilu ya'u. Ya. Al-ya'u. Al-fa'ilu al-ya'u. Okay? Are you with me? Now, how will you say that? Taktuba is same as we did it. Taktubna will become uktubna. Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. And then fa'il noon. Al-noon. There is little more to be learned in this, which we will learn later on. Whatever we are showing you, it's the surface. Then we got to dive deep into the ocean. But I'm sure, brothers and sisters, you are going to love it when we go in details. You will like it, inshallah. By that time, you will become very strong, inshallah. Sister Maimuna, you had a question, sister? No. No, you know why you are not dropping that noon? Because that noon is a fire. In all these things, that noon was the sign of rafa. What was it? The sign of it's being marfu. Now you have to get used to raf, nasab and rafa. Because you say in harfu tawkidin wa nasbin. Are you with me? So marfu, the mastar is raf'un. When you say raf'un means marfu. Nasbun means mansub. And jarrun means majrur. So Sister Maimuna, you got a very good question, because people do get confused here. Remember, these noons, taktubani, taktubuna, taktubina, taktubani, that noon is the sign of fi'l mudari'a being marfu. Now, you drop that noon, then fi'l mudari'a is no longer marfu. Now it is majzoom. Because amar is majzoom, but it is mabni. Never changes. It will never change. Okay? Now, this is where our division of fi'l mudari'a comes. Yes. No. It's fine. That is why there is little more to be learned. And I don't want to say that. I don't want to say now, because I want to tell you when the time is ripe. How do you say tazhabna is marfu? How do you say tazhabna is mansub? And how do you say tazhabna is majzoom? I will explain you later on. Because there is something to be said about that. It is not right to go in that much detail. But inshallah, very soon, Sister Maimuna, we will learn how to describe the mabni form. How to describe, if anything is mabni, how do you describe it from the grammar point of view? We have to learn it. And inshallah, we will learn very soon. Now, I come back, brothers and sisters, for simplicity. We divided the 14 forms of fi'l mudari'a into 3 groups. Are you with me? What is the first group? 5 in your pocket. I hope you will remember. And you will say it. 5 in your pocket. What are those, brother? Kataba yaktubu. Yaktubu, taktubu, taktubu, aktubu, naktubu. It's very simple. And in all of them, you see dhamma at the end. So what is that dhamma telling you? The fi'l mudari'a is marfu. Sahih, brother. So that is one group. The second group is noon aata hai, noon jata hai. The noon comes and noon goes. When the noon comes, the fi'l mudari'a is marfu. And when the noon goes away, the fi'l mudari'a is majzoom or mansub. We are going to learn again. And then the third form of mudari'a is mabni. When it is mabni, we will learn how to describe it in grammar. It never changes. It remains same when it is marfu. It remains same when it is mansub. It remains same when it is majzum. What are those two forms? Hunna and antunna. Are you with me? Hunna and antunna. There is a noon at the end. But that noon is fa'il. And in all other, noon aata hai, noon jata hai, the noon is not fa'il. The fa'il is either alif or waw or ya. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? I told you in our class, there is a very nice brother, his name is Mubin. So when you write it, it's Mubinun. Are you with me? He's I think, third-year student at York University. MashaAllah, he comes. But sometimes he doesn't come. So I asked Brother Yaqub, I said, where is Mubin? What did he say? Brother Asif, noon aata hai, noon jata hai. Because it ended with noon. So he comes and then he goes away. So you will remember, this is a very, a fun way of learning fi'l mudari'. Divided into 3 groups. What is the first group? 5 in your pocket. What is the second group? Noon aata hai, noon jata hai. And what is the third group? Mabni. Mabni. And I told you in our last class, we had a sister from Nigeria, Rashida, a brilliant student, and she hardly knows she doesn't know any Urdu, but she memorized this. And she used to say very sweetly, noon aata hai, noon jata hai. Okay? Now we are going to learn later on more, Insha'Allah. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now, tajlisu, tajlisani, tajlisuna, tajlisina, tajlisani, tajlisna. How do you make amar? Ijlis, ijlisa, ijlisu, ijlisi, ijlisa, ijlisna. Khalas. Are you with me? Now, what will you do with tazhabu? Izhab, izhaba, izhabu, izhabi, izhaba, izhabna. Now, you see the sheets that you have been given? Now you will fill these 3 columns. Madi, Mudhariya, and Amr. Brothers and sisters, during the holidays, that page 6 should be completed. Are you with me? Insha'Allah. This will make you very strong, so that I can show you some other verbs. And if you master this, brother, then when we come to weak verbs, which are a little tricky, you will have no problem. You will be able to do it. And this knowledge will make book 3 very enjoyable and easy for you, inshallah. Now I should tell you 2 verbs. Actually there are 3, but we will only concentrate on 2. In which the amar does not follow the regular form. It does not follow the regular form. And we will have to memorize that. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? What is this, brother? Ta'akul. It is coming from akala. He ate. Ya'kulu, he eats. Are you with me? Okay. How do you make amar? Don't try to make it. Don't try to make it. There is a different form of amar. And what is that? Kul. What is the amar? Kul. So how do you now conjugate? Kul, kula, kulu, kuli, kula, kulna, kulna. Are you with me? Now this does not follow the same rule as this, because it should follow. Remember? It should follow the same rule. It becomes we do not give Hamza here. In fact, the whole form is changed and it became Kul. What is the meaning of Kul? Eat. Are you with me? So you will remember and memorize it. For akala yakulu, the amar is Kul. And just like Kala. But Kala is done properly. Kala is done properly. We will learn that. Only these two are not normal. Are you with me? One of this and the other is, brother and sister, akhaza. What is the mudari of akhaza? It is bab nasara. Akhaza ya'khudhu. Are you with me? What is the amar? Khuz. What is the amar, brother? Instead of from the ta'khudhu, you don't do the normal way and you do khuz. You do khuz. So if I say khuz, that is for masculine. What will I say to sister? Khuzi. If you write khuzi, okay, if you say khuz, how will I describe khuz? Fi'lu amr, mabniun ala sukun. What will this be? Khuzi, fi'lu amr, mabniun ala hazbi noon. Because it is ta'khuzina. What is it? Ta'khuzina. Now, khuz, where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu anta. Where is the file in khuzi? Al-yaw. The file is al-yaw. Will you remember, Insha'Allah? So this is it, brothers and sisters. And now you have the sheets. Do it. All of it. And even the test paper that you have been given, there are 4 conjugations. And you will do it. Amar also in that. Madi, Mudariya, and Amar. Now, brothers and sisters, as I had told you last time, are you with me, brothers and sisters? Dakhala, Mudariya is Yadkhulu. Can we conjugate? Yadkhulu, Yadkhulani, Yadkhuluna, Hiya, Tadkhulu, Tadkhulani, Hunna, Yadkhulna, Anta, Tadkhulu, Tadkhulani, Tadkhuluna, Anti, Tadkhulina, Tadkhulani, Antunna, Tadkhulna, Ana, Adkhulu, Nahnu, Nadkhulu. Got the idea? Insha'Allah, you know it. Then, Raja'a, Bab, Daraba. Raja'a is Bab, Daraba. Raja'a, Yarji'u. Raja'a, Yarji'u. So, brothers and sisters, Yarji'u, Yarji'ani, Yarji'una, Hiya, Tarji'u, Tarji'ani, Hunna, Yarji'ana, Hunna, Yarji'ana, Anta, Tarji'u, Tarji'ani, Tarji'una, Anti, Tarji'ina, Tarji'ani, Antunna, Tarji'ana, Ana, Arji'u, Nahnu, Narji'u. You will remember that, Insha'Allah. Fine, brothers and sisters. Udkhul. Fi'lu amrin. Mabniyun ala sukun. Fa'ilu. Damirun. Mustatirun. Takdiruhu anta. Udkhuli. Fi'lu amrin. Mabniyun ala hadfi nun. Fa'iluhu al-ya'u. Fa'iluhu al-ya'u. Then irji. Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. Fa'iluhu damirun mustatirun takdiruhu anta. Irji'i. Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hadfi nun. Fa'iluhu al-ya'u. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Very good.